Hello, welcome to round 7 of standard PTQ Black White Zombies. Our opponent's mulligan to 6. We're on the draw. This hand's pretty good, so we're going to keep. It's got a 1-drop, it's got Manland, Dark Salvation, all the colours we need. Maybe one too many lands. Okay. Is that a Concealed Courtyard? Let's jam this Dread Wanderer. And we're off to the races. Ooh. It's tempting just to kill the Channeler. What are they going to do? This gives them 4 mana. They could Thought Not Seeress, or they could Chandra. If they do that, then they tap out to do so. They kill one of our creatures. If we play a Binding Mummy now, that is. And then they have to -3 the Chandra, so just swing him and kill the Chandra. So, as much as I do want to kill the Channeler, I'd like to get a zombie out of it. I think the worst thing they could possibly do is Thought Not Seer, which is not great, but then we can kind of just fight through it. And already having the Binding Mummy means we can just play zombies to get through it, to tap it down. And if they got a Chandra, they can only kill one of our zombies, so then we just kill it on the backswing. So as much as I'd love to kill me a turn 2 Channeler Initiate, this feels better. They're going to ramp now then, I would have thought. Yeah. So, we probably lost out a little bit, allowing them to ramp. But I'm going to cast a Dark Salvation and be happy about this, because we're going to kill their thing, make a zombie. And then if we get board wiped, we can get a Dread Wanderer back. We've only lost a Binding Mummy, really. We haven't lost out in terms of any other card. Even though I'd like to play a Diregraf and start setting up the zombie triggers and putting more to the board. Don't want to overextend too much. This gets us in for 4. Also, as well, if they do board wipe, it puts 2 zombies in the graveyard for a Diregraf Colossus next turn. Which is really nice. Nice to play a tap land on 4 and play it and still play a 3-drop. I feel like you're not really getting punished as much for having the tap lands in the deck if you can kind of curve out like that. I'm not sure if the hand was weak, so killing the Channeler Initiate would have been on turn 2 would have been better. But it's just all the ramp. All of the ramp. So I imagine they've got a Harness Lightning or a Magma Spray. So if we play a Lord, we get in for 9 damage. Yeah, I'm just going to go on the aggro plan. They've got 2 cards in hand, and I just don't feel like they've drawn particularly well. They don't have mana for Kozilek's Return, so we're not going to get blown out in response there. I'm sure they've got a kill spell here. That 2 mana just seems very suspect. My default is I like to play the Diregraf first, so then I cast the Lord and get a creature out of it. However, this just puts such an amount of pressure. Given the way that they've kind of sequenced, they just like played a mana dork, 2 ramp spells, and they've got 2 cards left in hands. I just don't feel like they can deal with this beyond casting a sweeper. I mean, they might just cast a sweeper and then that's fine. In which case it's better to hold back the Diregraf, because you're not, because I can if they sweep, I can cast a Diregraf and it'd be really big. Whereas the Lord is just, again, it's kind of like playing a hasty creature and the damage it gives you that turn. See, these sorts of decks, I mean, this is kind of what I was hoping to kind of play a little bit more of. It's just these sorts of decks which just durdle a little bit. Binding Mummy, I'm just going to remove. It doesn't do anything that great against this. Dark Salvation, whilst it was good there, I don't really like. I also don't like Grasp of Darkness unless I see Thwarten or Seers. So this, it means that the Channel Initiates get better. The decks I've seen have played Worldbreaker as well, so these are the sorts of cards I don't think that I want. What I do feel like I want are ways to kill the big stuff that they bring in, so like Anguished Unmaking and Declaration in Stone, and then Transgress the Mind to just tear it out of their hands. Scrounger's interesting. We take that, we've got 2 more slots. Gideon's nice, sweeper protection. Just got ways to exile the big stuff. I'm hoping the Channel Initiate just doesn't become relevant. Hour of Devastation is proving to be a problem if we board in Planeswalkers. Ob Nixilis could be good at just destroying any random creature. Even that doesn't kill Ulamog, that's why I haven't boarded it in before. Well, I might just keep 2 Grasps. Yeah, 2 Grasps to kind of kill any early mana dorks. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, we'll try taking out 1 Colossus and put a Liliana in, because she might just be good against Channel Initiate. Liliana might just be really good at the right time against Channel Initiate. And also, it's just another way to generate card advantage and threaten our opponent. This hand seems okay. It's got a Scrounger on 2, a Lord. I mean, this is the only problem boarding in cards like Scrapheap Scrounger. I don't really play very nicely with Lord of the Accursed. But you can't have everything. Okay. Didn't realise they were playing that. Yeah, I'm not sure if Tormenting Voice is actually good in these kind of decks or not. Oh, Cryptbreaker. Darn. We're going to play a Swamp. I think we just have to be more mana efficient and cast a Scrounger here. Just feels like the right thing to do. And in a way we got paid off, because I would much rather them much rather them kill a Scrapheap Scrounger than a Cryptbreaker, big time. And again, just want to be efficient with mana. So I'll cast this. I imagine it will probably get Harness Lightninged or Abraded. And as I was saying before, like this is okay, because I mean they're gonna kill our stuff. That's kind of what they need to do to execute their game plan. So us having Cryptbreakers remaining alive is really nice. And as much as I want to cast Cryptbreaker, I think we just roll out the Gideon. All aboard the pain train. Make a dude. We're just going to attack with everything. I find it very difficult to imagine our opponent coming back from this. And they're doing a reasonable job of preserving their life total as best they can, given that we've got a Gideon in play. And we just play Liliana's Mastery. It's just a ridiculous amount of power. So it's, with doing nothing else, we attack for lethal. Alternatively, we can Gideon Emblem, Gideon Emblem. That's going to kill a thing, which is fine. Play this land. I don't actually think. If we just swing for 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just attack for 10 damage. Or I could play double Cryptbreaker, just swing for 5. I don't really think that's worthwhile. I think just attack with everything. Put them to 1. I'm gonna jam this Cryptbreaker. It's just, if they need now multiple ways to stop what we do here. So if they play a board wipe, it's just, if they wrath the board, we have Shambling Vent and Gideon. If they have a way to deal with Gideon, we have 3 other creatures. So they're just doing that. It just put them in a position where they just had to deal with too many threats. So they're going to dawdle around. We're just going to play Gideon and just beat them to death. So work like a charm.